TNT Sport from the Copperbox Arena here in London, England. We get the action started with 10 rounds scheduled in the heavyweight division, and it is being brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, along with their great sponsors, 32 Red, Foot Asylum, and Raynham Steel. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Steward in charge is Mick Collier. Our referee in charge and scoring this contest will be Bob Williams. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he's wearing blue with yellow and white, and weighed in at 16 stone, 5 pounds. Coming to us from Aberdare, Wales, he brings a professional record consisting of 12 wins, 5 defeats, 1 draw, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dorian Darch. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he's wearing black with gold and weighed in at 17 stone, 1 pound. Hailing from Greenwich, England, he is undefeated with 5 wins. All 5 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the current Southern Area and WBC World Youth Heavyweight Champion, Triple D, Daniel Dubois.
Okay, lads, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, boys. Touch gloves.
Well, good evening to you. And it really is a case of don't blink with this opening contest. Daniel Dubois is putting together a spectacular highlight reel of his fights so far. Knockout after knockout after knockout, 5 in all. Dorian Darch, the latest man to try his luck, the 33-year-old Welshman, and Daniel Dubois will not be in any sort of mood to hang around.
Well, he hasn't been in the past, John, has he? He works very well behind his jab, got a very powerful straight right hand as well, as young Daniel. Darch here, though, starting positively on the front foot also. But it's that shot there from Dubois that impresses me most. It did in the GB squad, helped train him for the time that he was there. Is that lovely jab. He sets that right hand up and already he's starting to get to work.
It was a spectacular knockout victory in his last fight against AJ Carter. And the right hand is the real danger punch. Head's going in close there.
Step back. Step back.
Represents perhaps a little bit of a step up in class, Darch, who himself was recognised as a prospect a few years back, and that's a good jab there from the Welshman. Losses include against Hughie Fury. He went the distance with Fury, did Darch, and Ian Lewison, who stopped him in 4. But he does have a tendency to take a shot to land one, and eating shots from Daniel Dubois, it's probably not a great policy.
He's got to use his head here, head movement, and try and avoid that jab, slip inside that punch. And either come with the right. That wasn't bad though from Darch, although Dubois also landed. But that's what Darch has got to do. Plenty of head movement already. He's getting caught here. He's staying on the outside.
It's easy to see that Dubois trying to set him up with that right hand. Darch landing again with his jab. Big reach advantage, Dubois, some 6 inches. There's the right hand again, only a glancing blow. Darch coming into this after a draw in his last fight against an undefeated heavyweight, D.L. Jones. And there's blood around the right eye of Darch. whether it was a clash of heads or a punch, not too sure. It looks as though it may be underneath, could be on the side of the nose. That there's a right hand which wobbles him as they come out of that clinch, and he's in dangerous territory, and there's still 20-odd seconds to go here, and he's holding on desperately, trying to survive.
Yeah, Dubois just finding his range. Darch doing the clever thing there, just getting up close and just Dubois, but again, big right hand.
And goes down. Right hand puts him down. Only a few seconds remaining in the first. He may see it through to the bell. Heads clash, do they? And somehow he sees it through to the bell to end what for Dorian Darch was a torrid first round, and Dubois doing just about everything but knocking his man out.
Yeah, he found it a little bit awkward at the start, but as the round went on, he found his range, John. Let's have a look at it here. So
the injury's on the bridge of his nose,
bridge of the nose, yeah. There's that right hand. Wasn't a clean shot, was it? But he's just sort of on the side of the head, if anything. But Darch there, he's gone down on one knee, just to, sensibly, just to take the count, try and regain his thoughts and senses.
The Welshman has a full-time job as a civil engineer. He says boxing is one of the things that helps keep him off the beer. At the end of this tonight, I suspect he might feel like one.
Seconds out, round 2.
So into the second round, the one knockdown in that opening round for Dubois. And Darch onto the front foot. He's trying to give it a go. Caught by another right hand, and down he goes for a second time.
Well, Darch very bravely there, John, wasn't he? Fighting fire with fire, but he's walked onto the punches from Dubois. Those straight 1-2s of his. Lots of power in them. There is again, look, that 1-2 and again.
I think that might be it. Right hand putting him down again, but quickly up. It was in the second round that he was stopped by Anthony Joshua in Joshua's 4th fight, and now in Dubois' 6th fight, it looks as though Darch is about to go the same way. Massive right hand, and this time it's all over. It's all over, ended in the second round.
Yeah, brave kid Darch getting up and wanting to continue. Just a matter of time until Dubois landed again with another good right hand. 1-2 combination was effective tonight for Dubois, and it's another knockout, an impressive one at that.
The British Boxing Board of Control have mandated an English title pairing between him and Nathan Gorman. Ricky Hatton's fighter. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, indeed. Nathan Gorman is a good fighter, and they know each other from the GB squad, sparred many rounds, and will both fancy it. But here, Dubois, you know, he's in good form, strong kid, young, hungry, good left up there that actually put Darch down. The big right hand of his is a cracking shot. It's the left up there, and again, just on the side of the head, wasn't it, from Dubois? But I think the ending came with the right hand over the top. Have a look at here. There's the shot there. That was the one that put him down, and that was the final punch of the contest.
Well, he is an absolute wrecking ball of a fighter, and he will be celebrating an official confirmation of another knockout in just